Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new soft launch game. This is Black Clover Mobile, and they've done some very, very cool stuff here. Things that I really haven't seen in other games, and I want to share it with you. But first, before we jump into this, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest in mobile gaming, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead and just jump into this. First, like I said, it is soft launched. It is soft launched in Canada right now, so I downloaded it from that store. It is also region locked, so if you're not in the region, you will need a VPN to access it. But you know what? It's a fun game, and they've done a lot of cool stuff that I don't think that I've seen in other games before. So let's go ahead, let's look through some of the characters. I'm going to show you some battle and some of those elements that I've never really seen. So let's just take a look at the characters first. Typical character progression stuff. You're going to level them up, you're going to rank them up. But look at this here. So right here, this is the screen where I'll rank them up and I'll level them up. Typical stuff. You can take them. Asta starts at an SR. You can take them up to an SSR, as you can see. So you can rank them up to the different rarity levels. Gear looks different. Look at this. So it's a grid thing, and as you continue with the game, you're going to unlock additional squares so you can add different gear. So you can add more gear to it. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that. Typically, you just have the gear slots opened up and you gear them up instead of just all one big box here, and then you kind of mix and match what you want. You also have your stats here, so you can see I've got some of the same gear, 4 of the same type of gear, so I've got an increased attack, magic attack, damage dealt. You can see this one right here, I've only got 2 of the 4, so you can see the effect there as well. So this was something different that I hadn't necessarily seen before. Bond, we've seen that in a lot of games. As well, as you increase bond, it gives you additional benefits. This is actually what helps get you to SR as well. So that's what you had to do for Asta, as well as this guy right here, So he's up to, I think, bond level 2 as well. So I can take him up to an SSR if I want. But here's the characters I have so far. You can also unlock different costumes and things for them as well. So I got William here. If you're not familiar with Black Clover is an anime, and it is very, very cool. I started watching it, I think it was a couple years ago. It's not a very long one, but it is very cool. You've got Asta wanting to be the Wizard King, so he does what he can. He doesn't have magic. It kind of reminds me of, if anybody has done any reading in the land of Xanth, Pierce Anthony has this series of books where everyone in the land has magic except for your main character. So it's a whole story that unfolds. So it reminds me of that, because Asta doesn't have any magic in a land, in a world where magic is everything, but he still wants to be that Wizard King, which is that, you know, the mage at the top of the pyramid, so to speak. But anyway, so these are my characters here. You've got the different rarities. You can see the blue is the SR, the green is the R. So, and they all have their specialties. So those are some of the characters there. Let's just take a look at the world. Now, you run around the world here. It is a turn-based RPG as far as the battle system goes. So let's just go ahead, jump into this. One thing I don't like is when you're running around, you can't move the camera. I hope that's something that they add later on down the road, but here I picked my team. I'm going to take auto off for right now. Cool thing here is, too, you can equip food. So in this game, there is cooking. So you're collecting ingredients so that you can cook to have different benefits. So like this one right here, my bond collected increases by 15%. Yule collected. Yule is the gold in the game. Mage experience, so on and so forth. I'm not going to put anything in there right now. Took it off auto. So let's see battle. The animations are awesome, and the cool thing about the animations as well, the ability animations, is you can shorten them or turn them off, which I thought was pretty cool. Watch this animation here. I can do this right off the bat. Click on that. You've also got these linked abilities. I'll show you that with Asta and Yuno, but look at the animations and everything. They've done really cool. The movies in the game to tell the story is very, very cool. All right. You can see the turn meter over there on the left. I got Asta coming up next. Let's do that linked ability with So we click on this. Actually, no. Let's wait till the next battle because I think we got 3 waves. So let's just do this. All right, let's go. Just basic ability on this one. And as you use your abilities, you see the 8 of 8, the 3 of 8. Once you hit the 8 of 8, that's what gives you the ability to use your ultimates, which are these right here. But let's see, I'm going to use this one first. We're going to save all the major ultimates for the 3rd wave. Let's see. I'm actually going to use this. Who's lower? Who do I have lower right now? Uno. Let's see. Get rid of that. All right, there we go. So we'll show a linked ability here between Uno, and actually we can do a linked ability here as well. So let's do that. Boom, between William and I can't remember her name. But typical battle system as well, the RGB, so red beats green, beats blue, beats red. You can see up there in the upper left. I can also click on that, and it can give you some additional abilities. So if you have an advantage, you get a plus 20% to damage, plus 10% to crit. The opposite of that if you are unfavored. All right, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. That wasn't much of a cool animation there. I think it's because I don't know that they actually have a link, but let's do this one here. Yeah, like these two do. I do have it on ×3, so it is moving pretty quick. Let's see. Let's do her ultimate. Get the heal up. Let's do his now. We haven't done his yet. Yeah, they've done a great job with this. And the fact that you can turn these on and off, I think, is awesome. Now we'll just take them out with basics. There we go. So that's battle. Pretty cool stuff. You see the bond, the experience, everything increasing. This is a dungeon. So where I am right now is in the story, if you're familiar with Black Clover. This is the very first dungeon that comes up that Asta goes into after joining the Black Bulls. Exploration is really important here as well, because in this game, you collect things as you move through the different areas. So in here, we have what I call, you have an overworld, and then you have like the inner world. This is what I would call the inner world, these stages that you walk around in and explore. You definitely want to make sure to grab any of these types of things that you find, right? So chests, crates, barrels, things like that. Collect as much as you can, because you're also collecting this stuff here. As you collect these puzzle pieces in the different areas, once you complete it, it gives you a skill page. Skill pages are an item that you equip that gives your characters passive abilities, which I think is pretty cool. We've seen that pretty regularly in other type games as well. But let's go ahead. Let's look at something else here. Let's go take a look at... I like this. There's a lot of little cool bells and whistles with these, right? You can take a look at this adventure journal, which tells you there's a region shop in this dungeon. Tells you how many memory shards. Fishing. Fishing is something that you can do in this game as well. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to jump out. Go into the world. So this is the overworld that you walk around in. And the exploration piece... Oh, hold on. Here we go. Like right here. All right, there's a certain number of these types of items that you'll find in each one of these overworlds. Maybe I'll go ahead and grab that, which is pretty cool. So what did I get? I got that. Cool. I got exploration points, and I got something for fishing. And let's show you that really quick, because it's more than just the fighting. There's a whole lot that you do here. And this is one thing too. This is one of those games that launches with a whole lot of stuff for you to do in the game. I've played games recently where it's launched and all it is a campaign mode and an arena. So many games launch like that. There is so much to do from a player perspective in this game. I think they've done a really great job. Let's go fish real quick. Look at this. Boom. There's also mini games. These types of mini games I think are awesome. Oh, I missed it. Let's do it again. There's different mini games. This is a little bit of a mini game, which I think is pretty cool. There's also another one in the Hideout. So once you unlock your Black Bull's Hideout, there's stuff to do in there. Crafting, cooking, things like that. But there's also a mini game that I think is cool. So there's fishing. You get various things out of there. But let's go to the Hideout. So down here, boom, Hideout. Now this has an idle mechanic too as well. Typical idle games, you have a chest overflows, you got the back of a pickup truck that overflows. It generates resources with time, so we can do that as well. So you collect income, I'll grab that. Gives me all those lovely resources. Let's play the mini game. I want to show you the mini game because not enough games do this. There's a couple games that I can think of that did a great job with this. And there's not a ton. There's not a ton of minigames in this one, but there's enough. Why aren't you giving me what I want? Hold on. And it's Speed. If you're familiar with the game Speed, cards. We'll just play this. We'll play a hand really quick. So I gotta go higher or lower of what's on there, right? So 8, king, 4. I can't do anything yet. Queen. Oop, king. Oh, missed it. Got anything else? Yeah, he's got a 2 there. Use it. 2, 3, 4. Undo these. 3. Oh, he beat me. 4, 3. 10. I think that is it for me. 9. Oh, 8. Ha! Beat him. 9. 8. 7. Go 6. Move those cards around. 5, 6. 5, 6. Come on. King. Can I put a king on top of a king? I can. Nope, that's all I had there. 2, 1. King. Queen. King, look at that. Come on, give me something. Queen. Jack. 10, 9, boom, got it. So, and as you win, as you increase your streaks down there, then you get more and more rewards. So, oh, I did not want to do that. Let's go ahead and back out of this. Anyway, so a little fun mini game there as well. All right, so back out of that. And this is your hideout. So you do different things in here. You can click on this. You can see what we can do. We got challenges. As you unlock challenges. So right now, all I have is Evergreen Forest. These are resource dungeons, typical stuff that you find in these games as well. So right now, it's just experience on that one. Next one I unlock is after I complete Chapter 2. Then you got gear enhancements, you got talent speeds, things like that. You also have some stuff that I haven't unlocked yet down here. If I click on this, squads, so your guilds unlock after Chapter 3. You also have arena and ranking. I'm not sure what ranking is. Not familiar with that. But it takes a while to get through. I've been playing this game for a while now, well, at least for the last few days, and I'm only player level 4, and I've played quite a bit, I feel, and I haven't unlocked a lot of stuff in the game. So it's a real slow roll as far as unlocking stuff in the game, but the story is awesome. It's a lot of fun. The mechanics, the things that you can do in the game, I think is great as well. So a lot of cool stuff in here. Now, I can't go over everything because there's just way too much, but there's the basics. You got your combat, you got your characters, a little bit of highlight into the character progression and things like that, and all the little things, the overworld, inner world, the exploration piece. It's a lot of fun. I think they did a great job. So let's go ahead, let's do some summons. Let's wrap up with this. I got enough for 10. I was trying to get 20, but let's do this. See if we get anybody good, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up. There was another, oh cool, I got an SSR. I got 2 SSRs. One of them's probably a skill page though. So let's go ahead. Yep, there's an SSR skill page right there. And again, these skill pages give passive abilities. So right down here, the passive skill, 50% chance to attack after granting 10% increased damage dealt upon using skill 1. And these level up as well. So there's a lot. You star up, you level up. There's just so much here. All right, let's keep going. The other SSR is going to be a character. So we'll see who we get. So we got a rare. Oops, I hit the screen too quick. An SR. So we got debuffers. So your typical characters are all tanks, attackers, debuffers, supports, healers. I wonder who that SSR is. There's skill page. Skill page. You can tell they're skill pages because of the way the book opens. Oh, there's a character right there. Come on. Get to the SSR. SSR is probably going to be the very last, right? That's okay. Well, no. Where is it? Oh, hold on. That was the SSR there. What was this one? Oh, it's a gear piece. No, it's a skill page. SSR skill page. Moonlight necklace. Grants 40% increased defense and 6% increase. Okay, so 2 skill pages I got. All right, well, cool. All right, so there we go. There's our 10 pull. You get a 10 pull. So as far as summons go, you get a 10 pull pretty early on, and then you get a selectable 10 pull as well. So you get quite a bit of summons really early on in the game. And by that, I mean probably after I think it was about an hour and a half of playing, I got to that point to get both of those 10 pulls in. The first one, I think, comes in around 45 minutes to an hour. And then the second one comes in not too long after that. But there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you. That is Black Clover, Rise of the Wizard King. A lot of fun. I think they did a lot of great stuff here. So very curious. What do you think? What do you think of the game? Are you playing it yet? Again, it is soft launched in Canada. You can get access to it, but you will need VPN if you are outside that region. But a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff. Let me know what you think. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.